Today is the day that your Kandinsky-inspired abstract acrylic paintings are due. So I'm just going to go through with you how I would like those handed in. Before I do that, I want to talk to those of you that may not finish in class today. I am not going to put zeros in until the end of the week. So you could finish this during homeroom time, you could take it home as homework, you could stop in after school. But today is the last day that you're going to have the opportunity to work on these in class. I also don't have the computer part checked out past today, so you would have to borrow my iPad and we'd have to make that work, which is wonderful. That's acceptable. Okay, so I'm done with my painting. And once I'm done with my painting, I am going to complete the Kandinsky sentence frames. They will get handed out to you, but this is what it looks like. It's a page front and back. And you're going to fill that out based on your painting. Once that's filled out, you're going to go ahead and you're going to go into Seesaw. Now, I want to remind you that you need to log out of Seesaw if you're using a personal device. And then you can go to www.app.seesaw.me. Select I'm a student. It may ask permission to access your camera. If it does, just click on the allow button. And then you're going to go to one of the QR codes around my room, and you're going to hover over that QR code, and that'll take you into my class. So now we're in my class in Seesaw. When we want to hand in a new assignment, we hit the plus sign. Depending on the device, it might say give you options, and your option will be post to student journal. It did not give me that option, but if it gives you options, the option is post to student journal. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on the take a photo, and I am going to take a photo of my artwork. You might want to grab a friend to help you hold this in place. Let's see. I just got paint on mine. Mine's a little bit wet. Okay, come on. So yours would be a better photograph, but I just have me. So I'm holding it up to the best of my ability, trying to make sure the whole thing's in the frame and taking the picture. All right, so now there's a photo of my artwork. If I'm happy with it, I can hit the check mark. If not, there was a retake photo option in the bottom. Now that I have that, your next step is going to be to create a caption that is a link to your song. So I already went to YouTube and I typed in the title of my song. I didn't have to type in the artist because it popped up first thing, but if it doesn't pop up, find the artist. Then I hit the share option, and then right in that share there's a copy. So I click that copy, go back to Seesaw, and I am going to Command V on a Mac, and that is paste. So on a Mac, Command V is paste, and that will put the link into comments so I can access the song that you listen to and listen to it as I look at your artwork. So I've taken the photo, I've created a caption that's a link to the song on YouTube, and now you get to record your artist statement. I have already completed my artist statement, so I'm just going to read that for you. Hit the microphone. I am artist Mandy Smith. The title of my artwork is Be the Light. The title of the song that inspired my artwork is Light Shine Bright by TobyMac. When I listen to the song, I feel inspired to do what's right. I represented those feelings by connecting lines and shapes using bright colors. I used a warm color scheme using reds, oranges, and yellows. I also used white and tints and shades of those colors. The acrylic painting techniques I used were detailing, and I used that to create crisp edges on my shapes. I used stippling to create light dots above the broken orange line. I used dabbing on the orange part of the inverted circle. And I used double loading to create the background effect. I like the way the painting makes me feel, but I wish I had used better craftsmanship. Okay, so then I hit the microphone again, and my voice recording has to be less than a minute for it to take, and I was at 57 seconds. I just barely made it. You guys are going to have to try and get that done in a minute. It might require you to talk slightly faster. If you think I'm going to have a hard time understanding it, write your name and hour on the artist statement worksheet, and you can hand that in as well. I'm going to listen to this just to make sure I can hear it. I am artist Mandy Smith. So I can clearly hear that. You guys, if there's a ton of background noises where I can't hear your voice, you might need to re-record. So you're going to have to try to be considerate of one another during class today. You could also go into the kiln room. You could ask to step into the hallway. You could go back by the mailboxes just so that there's not as much noise around you. I'm lucky because I'm alone in the room. But this I could hear, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the check mark. I'm going to hit the check mark again, and now I get to hand it into my name. So there I am, Mandy Smith. I'm going to make sure that I'm checked. It'll upload, and when it says waiting for teacher approval, there's a blue bar that says waiting for teacher approval. That lets you know that you have handed it in. You are done on your end, and on my end, I just have to go in and grade it and approve it. Good luck and have fun.